How's it going, guys? This is Mrs. Beloved02 back with my day 7 update for my 40-day water fast. Um, I'll just start with this morning. This morning, I woke up maybe 2:30 in the morning. Congestion nearly drove me mad. I almost got up around 3:30 this morning to make a video because I was so irritated and so frustrated with this process. Um, I literally blew my nose for an hour and a half, maybe longer. Got up at 2:30. I didn't get to bed until almost 4 o'clock. Yeah. And it was absolutely horrible. I mean, I felt like I was sick, like I had a cold. Um, I don't know if everybody experiences this or goes through this process when they are water fasting. I thought it would last only a couple of days and then I'll be back to normal, but my husband is trying to motivate me and encourage me, and I've read it in books and I've seen it too. Everybody's body is different. Everybody reacts differently to the fast. It depends on how toxic your system was before you began the fast, and I do get that. But man, dealing with it, and I don't know, it's just a whole nother level of crazy. And it was so frustrating. I was so exhausted this morning when I finally did get up. And I had to go to work today. So I got up and I was tired. Fasting already, sometimes it drains you. And in the morning, sometimes, you're more tired than usual. Sometimes I'm not tired, but this morning I was more tired than usual. And I believe it was because I did not, my body, it wasn't my fault. I didn't have an opportunity to rest fully. I was up until 1 o'clock in the morning. Well, actually, maybe 2 o'clock, almost 2 o'clock in the morning, because my daughter went to homecoming and my husband went to pick her up. And, so I was up off and on, didn't rest. And then I fell asleep for just a short while. And around 2 o'clock, 2:30, I'm up, blowing my nose. So that's another couple of hours. And it felt like a couple of hours. And then I finally do fall asleep and I'm okay. I sleep, all right. I get up around 7 o'clock this morning, close to 8 o'clock, I think. And I'm blowing my nose again. And I have this plastic Walmart bag filled with tissue because I have been blowing my nose all night. And then this morning I'm blowing my nose. And then I go to work. I went to work at 12 and I got off at 5 and I'm blowing my nose. And it wasn't until I got home later on this evening that I started feeling like, okay, my head felt a little bit clearer. I know this process is just the toxins, removing, releasing from my body. And I've always been the type of person to release my toxins through, blowing. I did the enema yesterday, which was fabulous. Made me feel so much better, so much lighter, and I still feel good today. I had some minor cramping earlier today, and I think it was because I didn't get enough water. So I drank a ton of water, and I'm feeling perfect now. But, this congestion, I would say throughout this entire process, the congestion is the absolute worst thing to deal with. Not just being congested, because I'm not actually congested. I am just constantly blowing my nose. So there's a little bit of congestion, but it's mostly just everything feels like it's just pouring down. And so I woke up this morning just angry and fed up and frustrated, but I have no desire to quit. My husband is like, you knew this was going to happen. This is what you wanted to happen. Your system is cleaning out. Let it do what it's going to do. And I get that, but Yeah, so other than that, that's been the only thing going on with me today. I've been drinking my water. I did well with my fast. My husband's fast. He's still going strong. And outside of yesterday when I went out with my children, I haven't had a real urge to eat anything. I've been pretty good. And, this is day 7. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling lighter. And the funny thing is, I told my daughter today, I was like, look at that. I can actually see the bone here. I can feel the bone. Before it was just a fatty part. And she touched my neck one day, my teenager, and she was like, "Oh, mom, chunky." And it was, but there's actually bone there, and I can see it and I can feel it. So that's nice. So I'm slimming down some and still just trying to figure out what my process is going to look like going forward. I really want to do something like maybe jotting down a game plan to how to end this fast. I need to know weeks in advance what our process is going to be for ending, and I think that will really help us to be more successful as we end our fast, which is a long way down the line. But that's something you definitely want to think about in advance. What am I going to do after, when I am no longer beholden to this 40-day fast and these YouTube videos? What's next? And I really want to make sure that my next step will be my best step. So that's what my husband and I have been discussing periodically and contemplating how to move forward afterwards. So I may actually introduce a few ideas in the upcoming videos towards the end of the fast. But I'm going to keep this one short today. Everything is good. I'm feeling good. No real issues. No really bad side effects from the enema yesterday. I actually got my husband to do one too, and he felt so much better. Was really glad that I had suggested it to him, and he hasn't had any real issues either, other than some minor stomach cramping, and I think it's just from the flushing your system like that can cause a little bit of discomfort, but not enough to alert me or worry. And I've done enemas before in the past, so this is what's happened before, and it lasts a day or so, and then it passes. So yes, I am looking forward to day 8. I'm tired. I didn't sleep well last night. I didn't get to bed early enough, so I'm making this video kind of early. It's probably maybe 8 o'clock. It's early for me. It's maybe 8 o'clock, so try to get it uploaded quickly and then just go to bed. I'm tired. So thank you guys for watching again, and I will see you tomorrow with day 8. You have a wonderful night.